situations, and then hope for the best and encouraging that end, right? And so I wonder if that couldn't be a helpful consideration or thought process for us when we consider how can we think in redeeming terms, in forgiving terms about our race, as we give opportunities to say how can we become better.
How to become better.
Yeah, from wherever we are at, if we're all messed up, how can we work at being better? It sounds idealistic,
Yeah.
but I'm realistic but optimistic.
Optimistic, yeah. It's also important to, if you wanted to see change, it's also important to like choose the environment you know you'll probably grow in, not like not the environment that you'll feel stuck in. Yeah, because like surrounding yourself with people that's like just gonna bring you down and not believe in you. And
that's a really good point.
Yeah, tell you you're not gonna achieve whatever you want to achieve in life is just not healthy. It's like toxic, I think. Yeah.
That's a really good point. I do appreciate that, and I think a lot of individuals may find struggle because they say, I don't know that I have the means to take myself out of this situation, right? So I remember hearing stories of people who are locked into their neighborhoods because that's all they can afford.
Yeah.
And so for them to change, it's almost impossible because they don't have the means to move to another area where they can start again. How would you encourage that individual who's saying, how can I change my setting, even though it's important?
Yeah, because I think some people are like, there's like physically and financially stuff in life at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think there's some consideration that needs to be done, that they have to put up with a little bit, and then they can like probably save up.
Sure.
And then move somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you said, change isn't like an instant thing. You have to like go through it first.
Yeah. Another helpful thing I think is if they're able to find encouraging voices that they can replace the discouraging voices with.
Yeah.
So in some scenarios, in some environments, there's a lot more negativity or toxicity.
Some environment,
Yeah. So I agree with you there too.
even like some parents can be really discouraging of their children.
Yeah.
I think also my relationship with my parents really improved and became healthier when I moved out.
Okay. And what was this key thing that made that switch for you?
Because I think when they just like see me a lot at home, they just try to find like the things that I'm doing wrong or lacking of or whatever. But like when I'm away, they just, I get to tell them what I want to tell them, but they can't like really notice every single thing that I do wrong.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I think for some parents it's a very difficult thing to watch their kids grow in independence.
Yeah,
Because they
true.
really
It's gonna be
care.
hard.
Yeah, they really care so much about their kids.
Yeah.
And they want to stay hands-on. Whereas the natural evolution of that relationship, ideally,
Yeah.
I think should be one where the parents grow in relinquishing the involvement in their kids' lives, so that kids can grow to be independent.
Yeah.
So by the time that they reach a certain age,
Yeah.
it's like you already know the answers. I don't have much else to say, but we can collaborate as peers, right?
Yeah.
So I
That's
think
true.
that's ideal, but it's challenging for most parents because they want to assure the success in the way that they see fit, right?
Yeah.
And they may still think if I can control the dynamic for my kids,
Yeah, like the
they'll be
relationship dynamic. Yeah.
the relationship, or even like even their economic state too.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard too, because like if they're kind of older and
Yeah.
like really used to their traditional ways of parenting,
Sure, that's a
like
tough one.
that's really a tough one. to
I
handle.
believe you. I've been there. So in my turn as a parent, I think that's one thing I want to try and work on
Yeah.
is seeing that shift that needs to happen, that I think that needs to happen as my kids get older, to say, all right, I'm going to release more and more into your control so that you can practice how to make good decisions, so that you can learn from your mistakes, which is not an easy thing, right?
Also, like apologizing is really important.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Modeling what it looks like to be humble for your kids and saying, Mom and Dad don't always get it right.
Yes, that's true.
an important thing. I think
Acknowledging
right.
you're wrong.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
It's more of a request, But before I do, I really want you to know, if you feel uncomfortable with the dynamic, please say you don't feel comfortable, because that's very important for me, okay?
Okay.
When I don't drive my Uber, I feature examples of how people can connect really well with one another. That's how I encourage my followers, especially, to say, what can it look like when you have an opportunity to communicate with people, and how to grow in your ability to do that really well.
Okay.
And I do that by featuring various of my Uber rides, not all of them, but just various ones.
Yeah.
I love the things that we've been talking about. And I never post on my platform, though, without the consent of my rider, if they feel comfortable with that.
Yeah.
And that's why I ask if you'd be willing for me to feature our conversation, because I'd love for them to have some ideas of what we were talking about too.
Right.
Do you feel comfortable with that, or is it something that is beyond your area of being comfortable?
Oh no, it's fine. So why do you have like the dash?
I have. This is primarily
Like
for
the-
security.
Oh.
So I've got my security signs here saying, hey,
Oh,
just so
okay.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
But it also doubles up that way, because not most of my conversations are very personal with people,
Right,
you know,
that's
where they
true.
share
Yeah.
things that are very sensitive.
Yes.
I don't even bother asking them, because that's inappropriate, right?
Yeah.
But for the ones where we have a really wonderful conversation, where other people can be a part of it, I think maybe I'll ask and see if there is an interest, or being open that way. And so that's why I ask and say, are you comfortable with that?
Yes, that's totally fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, I really like this conversation. Yeah.
Good.
I
It
don't
was-
have these a lot because like I'm not in university anymore. I really missed it. Yeah.
To do this, would you be willing to sign off a consent form for me?
Yeah, sure.
Have a look at that there, and just,
Do you have a pen?
I do, it's right in the top there, actually. Right up here.
Oh, here.
Yeah, I have it hiding right inside there.
So do you run like a YouTube channel?
I do
or
have a
website?
YouTube channel.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
TikTok is my primary one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll share with you my handle so you can find it there as well.
Sure.
And see what I do. And but yeah, it's just been unexpectedly encouraging for the people who are watching my content. It's quite encouraging to hear the responses from them, saying this is really meaningful for them, you know, and so that encourages me immensely.
What you're doing is really good.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my way, like, I think I have a gift of being able to connect with people,
Yeah.
and it's just my desire to say, how can I share it so that others can also enjoy what I enjoy, because I enjoy this on a regular basis. And so
I also enjoy like talking
That's
like
awesome.
this.
Yeah.
I really enjoy.
I think many people do. They
Yeah.
just struggle in, how do I get to that point? How do I get to this place where I can enjoy that meaningful connection with others?
Yeah.
And so that's why I like to model and say, here's what it could look like, and here's what it takes on your end when you're thinking about how to prepare for yourself and
Yeah.
that. So,
Because like before, I think I also struggled with like trying to open up.
Sure enough.
Yeah, I think like opening up is like the hardest part. Like
Yeah,
the
the
first
biggest.
step. Yeah, the biggest.
how do you say it first? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because like when you start
Yeah.
and you actually keep going and
Yeah.
like get used to
It gets
talking,
easier, doesn't
It
it?
gets easier.
Absolutely, yeah. I totally hear you. Yeah, I totally hear you on that one, and I agree with you there too. I want to make sure that's not your train, is it?
Yeah. Oh no, it won't. This is like the last stop, so
Okay.
it won't move.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
good.
fine. I'm not
Okay.
in a hurry.
I just wanted to make sure I'm not keeping you from your
Oh
schedule.
no, it's okay.
Good, good, good.
Do you know what's the date?
28.
28?
I know the date, but I don't know the day. Usually it's like,
Oh, it's Tuesday. I just
Tuesday.
remember the day. Yeah.
oh, we're backwards that way.
Yeah, I forgot my postal code. Is
That's
that
okay,
fine?
my dear.
Yeah.
That's quite all right. I so appreciate our time together, Katrina. And oh yeah, shall I give you my name?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Whichever platform you want to open. The TikTok one has all of my other ones, like YouTube and Instagram. So if you want to do
Okay.
that
I don't
one.
have like TikTok
That's
installed
okay.
on my
No
phone right
problem.
now.
If you're on YouTube or Instagram,
I'll just like write it on my notes
Sure.
then. Yeah.
so tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, sure.
BIN
BINYAM.
YAM. Yeah, so that's Binyam.
Yeah.
And then my last name is ASRESS.
ASRESS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Video Master's.
Oh, nice to meet you.
So if you search for me there, you'll find my
Like YouTube and TikTok?
and TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so any one of those you'll be able to find me there.
Okay.
Thank you for being willing to do this. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, it was really sweet. And I hope your shift goes fantastic.
Yeah.
I just noticed you have a moon on your hand.
Oh, I do.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I just noticed that now.
Yeah. Yeah. This has been here like since 2017.
Okay.
Yeah. I also have one here. It's like a world map with like a plane from the Philippines, like going like that.
Flying away from Philippines.
Yeah, from Philippines and then going like
Out
wherever.
elsewhere.
Out elsewhere.
Ah.
Yeah. It's really cute.
A little reminder of where you're from.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Also love traveling too.
That's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
Katrina, where do you work at, by the way?
Oh, I'm currently just like finding work.
Oh, I
Not.
see.
I'm
Gotcha.
still in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't follow up with you at work somewhere along the way.
Oh no.
Well, I hope I get to ride with you again, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that where you live in Airdrie?
No, I live in here, Calgary.
Here, okay.
Yeah,
So
I just visited.
You were visiting a
Yeah.
friend there. Okay. Yeah, it's rare when I get to have repeat riders, but when I do, it's like, yay, I get to see them again.
Yeah. do you often like go in Airdrie to
On occasion.
occasion?
I'm all over.
So like
On occasion, meaning sometimes I get
Sometimes?
summoned there, yeah.
yeah.
So I'm all over the city, wherever I'm closest to, and then they ping me. And then,
Where?
like, all over the city,
Like Calgary?
all over Calgary.
Oh, okay.
Calgary, Okotoks, Chestermere,
Oh.
Airdrie, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm literally all over the place.
All over?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have like a specific area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm usually just I live in the northwest, so
Oh,
I'm usually
okay.
like there.
Okay.
Yeah.